Welcome to the Get Your Ass Up podcast. I'm your host, TonyTheCloser, and today we're kicking off a series that's been making waves in the real estate streets, y'all. It's called the BigBizzness Exposé. We're uncovering the truth behind the real estate empire. In this series, we'll be diving deep into the story of real estate influencer known as Greg Big Business Parker. From his meteoric rise to the allegations that are putting him on the hot seat, we'll leave no stone unturned. So buckle up because this one's going to be crazy, y'all. Man, listen. He built an empire on a promise of wealth, success, but behind that glitz and glamour, there was a storm brewing, allegations of unpaid mentees, disgruntled investors and employees, unquestionable business practices. Man, all this has put Greg Big Business Parker on the hot seat right now. He's under the microscope. What's the real story behind this real estate mogul? How did it all come crashing down? Join me, your boy TonyTheCloser, on the Get Your Ass Up podcast as we unravel this big business saga. From the rise to the controversy, we're exposing it all. The BigBizzness Exposé coming soon. Welcome to the Get Your Ass Up podcast. I'm TonyTheCloser. I'm here to inspire and motivate you to never give up on your dreams. As a former NFL athlete who overcame personal setbacks like going to jail and bankruptcy, I turned my life around to become one of the top salesmen in the world. In this podcast, we'll feature celebrity guests, successful entrepreneurs, and my incredible network to give you real-world advice on how to achieve success in all aspects of life. Whether you're looking to build a successful business, achieve financial freedom, or simply need some motivation to keep pushing forward, we've got you covered. Man, we've had amazing celebrity guests on here like Dame Dash, T.I., my boy Joe Hayden and Edgerrin James, Andre Berto, and more, sharing their stories and insights on how to reach their full potential. Listen, so are you ready to get your ass up and achieve your dreams? Hit that subscribe button right now so you never miss an episode of the Get Your Ass Up podcast with me, your boy TonyTheCloser. Let's dive in. Let's change your life together. Let's go. Fuck that up. All right, we should be back. Hope the audio is good now. We good now? Y'all can hear me? We back? Yeah, we back. All right, let's see. All right, we back. Audio good, y'all? We in here? All right, bet. Hey, listen. Okay. So, first off, ooh-wee, boy. All right, y'all, so listen. Today, we're going to be going deeper into what's been going on over the last couple of days. So, for those of you that are new, you've been under the rock over the last four days or whatever. It's been a little bit of craziness happening in the real estate streets, man. And I'm telling you, I've never expected this. Yes, I did. I'm lying. I knew this nigga was full of shit from the beginning. And that's why I never hit the follow button. That's why I kind of kept my distance, because they all smell alike. They all smell alike. Them niggas all smell the same to me. And I've been telling y'all niggas this for a long time, boy. I said, yo, don't trust these motherfuckers because they all just alike. They all running packs and they all move the same way. But recently, Hod the billionaire, a real estate investor who was doing deals with Greg Big Business Parker, had been working together and doing some deal for over some time. And then apparently there was a $100,000 payment that Hod the billionaire had paid to Greg Big Business Parker in order to get some real estate assets. And I guess over the years, there was free rent and all these things and deeds that were exchanged and everything. But last week, everything came to a head. Apparently, Hod had been staying inside of a condo or a house or whatever that him and Big Business had shared ownership in or something of that capacity. And it sounds like there was water damage done to the property. Money hadn't been paid in years. There was this whole little thing. So they go on to this back and forth online dispute about who did what. First, Big Business put up a post showing the property and saying that the property had been damaged. And then Hyatt comes out and responds, and he talks about the fact that there was a whole lot of misinformation and bad paperwork and all these different things that were happening that was literally just like a shit show. So Hyatt puts up this post, and then everybody goes in the comment section. Dude gets like 900 comments. It's all kind of people in the comment section like, yo, I got robbed too. It became the Me Too movement. Like everybody in the damn comment section had become a victim. So the shit was insane. Like I'm talking about, I've never seen in a social media post where that many people started screaming that they had been victimized or had been not getting returns on their money or whatever. And there's only one other nigga I thought was the worst nigga in the real estate business. That nigga name is Jay. But I ain't never seen, I thought that was the low down dirtiest motherfucker in the real estate game. I ain't gonna lie, because that motherfucker stole from me. Everybody know I was on that nigga, and I got beef with him, but I gotta handle it in the courtroom right now. So I'm gonna be politically correct with what I say and how I use his name. But that bitch ass nigga stole from me. Y'all know who I'm talking about. And I thought that was the most rotten motherfucker in the world. But boy, oh boy, oh boy. We got a new sheriff in town, folks. Oh, we got a new sheriff in town. Boy, this nigga Greg is out of fucking control. And it's so crazy. Let me tell y'all, like, this backstory. So I reached out to Greg a couple years ago. So as I'm getting into it with the guy Jay, the real estate influencer that finessed me, there was other people that were reaching out to me to tell me about all the things that they had. Like, basically, when I was calling out Jay, all the other people that felt like they had bad real estate deals with other influencers had started reaching out to me. They're like, hey, Tony, here's my story. Telling me exactly what went down. And I reached out. I actually had got an employee who was very close to Greg had reached out to me and had gave me all kind of shit. She was like, yo, this nigga's a dirty piece of shit. He's been stealing people's money. I got all the proof, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, whoa. I said, holy shit. I'm like, you got what now? And she's like, yeah, there's people that are signing off on notaries that's not legit, and there's this. And I mean, she was just spilling out all kind of shit. I mean, the girl was throwing shit like crazy. And you know how it is when people get upset, they tell you everything. Like, you piss off the employee, and the employee just starts giving you everything. So I reach out to Greg. Like, I'm like, yo, Greg, somebody just reached out to me. They said, this is the situation, man. Like, you know, man to man, I just think you should handle it. I don't want to get in that shit. You niggas ain't stole from me. I ain't got nothing to do with it. So I'm going to let you go fix that with your people. Hopefully you can make it right. And I just left it at that. That was a couple years back. I never touched it. I really didn't want to get involved in it at all. I try to mind my business. The whole Jay situation was a personal situation to me. The nigga had stole my money, and I still want my motherfucking money back. So I know what you victims feel like. And today I'm just talking specifically for the victims, because I know what it's like when people don't believe you. And when niggas got a big platform, it's easy to get pushed under the rug and people just kind of disrespect you. And then one of the things that was more troubling is, like, I had actual personal friends that I know, like, even as of today, that hit me up like, yeah, I lost like 56,000 to them, and sent me like the text messages, and like, I can see the shit. And these are people that I fuck with, people that I know that's legit, and people that really got their stuff together. Like, I got millionaires sending me text message screenshots of what they have been taking, like how they've been taken advantage of. And I'm like, man, ain't no goddamn way this nigga is this ballsy, until I see that he actually is. And, you know, once again, for me to say that this nigga is worse than Jay is a motherfucker, boy. I'm telling you, this has to be one of the most shocking, like, I knew that, I heard the shit that he had some bullshit going on, but to see how deep this shit is literally on another level, man. I've never seen the manipulation, but more importantly, I'm wondering, like, how the fuck are y'all sending so much money and ain't raising hell, like, no more hell than this? I'm looking at people that are telling me they sent 20, 50, 100,000. Man, this is crazy as a motherfucker. And for anybody asking me, is he my man? I am my man, okay? I don't cosign, no man. My children, and that's it. I'm my own man. I run solo dolo. I meet some people, I might be around some people, but I am a solo dolo man. I don't hold myself accountable for no man, know what their actions are. I hold myself accountable for what I do. First and foremost, that needs to be perfectly clear because people love to try to make somebody else wear somebody else's hat. I ain't gonna wear another nigga hat. If I ain't jump in the bed with somebody, if I ain't do somebody dirty, I'm not wearing their shit. And Greg right now, he's under the hot seat because the way that he's been operating, a lot of these entrepreneurs, operators, they know what triggers you guys. So they've been selling you guys the dream. They sell you guys the dream of the wealth. They show you the luxury cars. They show you the PJs, everything else. And then they come with the whole finesse, man. And I'm just going to tell you, I invited several people to this live tonight because I wanted them to have an opportunity to share their story. And I think it's important for people to come out here and share their story. Man, the whole idea of real estate is the fact that you can build generational wealth, right? Hell yeah, I'm doing this for ratings. If you ask me, man, look, I don't give a fuck about this shit, man. I'm doing this for ratings. Like, you niggas don't come in here when I talk about real estate. You come in here when I talk about drama. This is absolutely for ratings, 1,000%. You want honesty? I'm going to give it to you. When I come in here and I do free real estate trainings, you niggas don't even show up. You niggas don't show up for that. This is 1,000% for ratings. So be sure to go subscribe to the Get Your Ass Up podcast. Right now, we're currently in the top 10 on Apple Music and Society and Culture, and we're continuing to climb. This is motherfucking all about the ratings. I have no dog in this fight. I am a real estate investor. I understand the game, and I understand that you niggas come when there's drama involved. So make sure that you get a chance to win $1,000 if you're in here tonight. If you like drama, if you like to be educated, the Get Your Ass Up podcast is currently giving a $1,000 giveaway every single night to lucky participants. All you got to do is make sure you go subscribe on Apple Music. Make sure that you leave a 5-star rating, okay? I keep it a buck. See, these niggas gonna come online and lie to you. I ain't gotta make nothing up. See, hey, Greg ain't did nothing to me. I think as a person, Greg is a good person, but as a businessman, the nigga's rotten. And I'll say it at that. My girl was like, babe, aren't you and Greg kind of, he's nice, he's friend to you. Like, nigga's not my friend. How you gonna make him my friend? I don't talk to him no days out the week. I ain't talked to that nigga since the last time we seen him at the fucking event. I seen him at an event a year and a half ago. Last time I talked to him. Shit, you niggas like drama, I'm gonna bring you the drama. And I got all the details, and people love the fact that I'm gonna give you the raw and unfiltered truth, right? So make sure that you go subscribe to the Get Your Ass Up podcast. Get a chance to win you $1,000. And all y'all that's on here, most of y'all, I say 70% of y'all got a credit score that's below 630. If your credit score is below 630, I put out an episode specifically for you guys. Okay? I put out a video just for my people that got credit score 630 or below. If you got late payments, repossessions, you need something negative taken off your credit report, 100% free. In my podcast episode, I teach you how to remove all those negative items. In addition to that, I got a free letter that I'm giving you that you guys can send out all the actual details to be able to have the letters and everything that you need to just put your name, your information, and send them off. So I'm plugging you guys legitimate ways to get your credit together. So, hey, listen, as you come into the podcast to get some gossip and learn about why big business done ran off with everybody's money, I'm going to give you ways to get your shit together, okay? Because I know y'all need it. I know your credit fucked up. I know the nosy people be the ones that got that 530, 400 credit score. You ain't paid nobody. Yeah, so we're going to help you get your credit together, y'all. All right, so make sure that you go to the podcast. If you go to the link in my bio after the episode, there's also a free download. The podcast is called Get Your Ass Up Podcast. What I'm telling you, I'm giving you free game, entertainment, celebrity guests, and everything. #1 podcast in the world right now. All y'all with the fucked up credit, go get in there, get your shit together. You niggas is the nosiest niggas in the world. When I come in here and I'm talking some bullshit, 1,300 people. If I'm talking about real estate and credit, hey, I see my nigga Will Roundtree in here. Will, how many people you got in there when you be talking about real estate and credit? 23 niggas? It would have been 23 niggas in here if I was talking about education. I'm talking about big business and I'm exposing all the bullshit. Oh, you niggas come running deep. So make sure you share this shit with a friend and another friend. And if you got a 786, you go, girl. I see you mega with the 786. Get your shit together. I love it. Hey, listen, for y'all that got good credit, man, I'm loving it. But y'all that need a little bit of help, I got y'all too. See, the idea is, man, if you're new to me, I've been educating and putting us on the game the legit way for the past 5 years. And I bump heads with niggas that's like Greg Parker or the nigga Jay or the other nigga him or any nigga that's coming out with the funny shit. I'm just going to be direct and I'm going to say what I want to say. And just because I know that we got a lot of Philly niggas in here, it's a lot of Philly niggas in here. Put the 215-267 in the chat real quick if you from Philly. Put what side of Philly, if you from North Philly, South Philly, West Philly. Let me know all my Philly niggas in here. We representing, right? I see all my Philly people. Hey, look, I seen Thorough and John and all that shit in the chat more than I ever seen in my life. Everybody from Philly came in here. Y'all some nosy motherfuckers. Yes, and I love it. I see the 267's. I see y'all in here. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I'm the new Vince McMahon in this bitch, y'all. I see the 215's. I see my girl Danielle Holmes coming here. Hey, Danielle, we'd love to have you as a guest on the show tonight. Danielle, you want to come and be one of the guests on the show tonight? I just seen Danielle Holmes, multi-millionaire, Philadelphia native, big business investor. Danielle Holmes, would you like to come to the stage and share your story? Danielle Holmes, I just saw you come into the chat. Would you like to come and share your story? Because the people would like to hear it. Danielle, come tell your story, girl. Come tell your story, Danielle. You got to tell these people your story. We see you laughing. Don't be Ayoing in the chat. We don't want the Ayo. We want the story. We want y'all come in the comments and say, Danielle, 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 Danielle. And we don't want to hear that you with your family shit. No. Hey, listen. Hey, Danielle got a good ass story, y'all. She's a victim. She's a survivor. Danielle is a survivor. She is a Greg Parker survivor. I just want to let you guys know that you're not alone. You're not alone. There's many survivors in this situation. And you guys can make it through it together. We can do this together. Danielle, we got you. We got a support group for you. We know you're rich already, but your story will help. Yeah. We need to tell him, Danielle. He got a real one, and Danielle's solid. She's solid. We know she's solid. I'm trying to tell y'all, boy. Ooh-wee. I just be telling the truth. I know you, Danielle, the minute that you sent me them texts that you know goddamn well you had sent that shit to the wrong nigga. You knew when you sent me that motherfucking text, you sent that shit to the wrong nigga. Let me tell y'all something, man. The one thing about it is that when people take advantage of good people, it always comes back to haunt them. It always comes back to haunt them, man. So just so y'all know, when I was talking about the $56,000 story from the millionaire investor, she's the person that I was referring to. And I have many other friends that are legit that have sent me screenshots today that is absolutely insane. And the numbers are staggering. The numbers are fucking staggering. See, but the one thing I'm going to say, man, I know, like, you know, our community, we're extremely powerful. Sometimes it may be challenging to come up and really speak your piece because you don't want to feel like you're tearing somebody down or being a hater. But man, I'm telling you, man, this shit is nuts. The stories, the craziness, man, like, wow. $56,000, man. Hey, listen, the crazy part is there was properties that were put under her name. Listen to this shit. Let me just tell y'all this shit, man. She got properties that were deeded to her name that she never signed anything for. She just sent Greg money. She never signed anything. but there were properties that were deeded into her name, and then the house was sold without her ever signing anything. I don't think y'all heard me. They put, she had properties deeded into her name, and then one of the properties sold without her ever signing anything. She didn't get a single dime back. She has got nothing but the runaround. Nigga. Wire fraud, forgery, like, I told y'all, boy, I said, I ain't think it was a motherfucker worse than Jay, but boy, this is some shit that's going crazy around this bitch now. Hey, I'm just gonna tell you, hey, listen, if a motherfucker can put Indeed properties into your name without your signature and then sell a property without you signing that motherfucker, I'm amazed by that. Hey, y'all think I'm playing. When I tell you this shit is crazy as a bitch, man, like I thought yesterday I was at least partially trying to say that maybe this nigga could fix some of this shit. But I just think it's too far gone. Bro, imagine you thinking that you own properties. The nigga never, they never fix up the properties. The properties are gonna probably be condemned in fucking Cleveland. All those properties, there's people that are getting this shit demolished. I just had where's my other phone at? Where's that young lady at? Where's the young lady that had sent me this shit earlier? Man, let me see where you at. Are you in here yet? Where you at, miss? It's Shamika. Shamika, are you here? Please, I hope Shamika, you came to the party. Miss Campbell, please tell me you came here. I had a young lady that sent me all the details of her deal. She said, hello, my cousin sent me a video of your live because she knew I had a bad business deal with Greg, and I finally grieved my situation in 2021 and moved on with my life. All this coming to the light is bittersweet. Bitter because the emotions are resurfacing, but sweet because I'm glad someone is speaking up for the little people. It's crazy how we are all suffering in silence, thinking that we were the only ones that got fucked over because his platform only shows people seemingly winning. So you as the one person feel like you have no fight. Like who all believe in little old me over Greg and his platform and his followers, including the big name people who endorse him. This was the last message I left Greg in 2021 when I finally gave up and took all my losses. These are the numbers, even greater now due to my fines and fees from the demolition. Listen, y'all. Young lady is out of like $31,000+, like complete screenshots, all the details, and the property has now been demolished. Miss Campbell, please tell me you on this live. I've never heard of stuff like this, man. I mean, in my DM today, there's well over $4 million in people that are complaining. I mean, literally $4 million+ in people complaining. And Big Business, somebody came and told me that Big Business said, hey, I got more money than TonyTheCloser. No, you might have more of people's money than TonyTheCloser, but you don't have more money than TonyTheCloser because I don't have other people's money. I have my money. And I seen people, as a matter of fact, Greg, I had another dude send me a DM that you was actually trying to get, he'd been trying to get $9,000 for 4 years. $9,000 for 4 years? Come on, my nigga. 9 G's. If niggas is looking for you for 9 G's, bro, you ain't got it. I don't give a fuck what you say. Nigga, if a nigga gotta run you down and you talking this millionaire big business shit and I'm buying Maybachs and fucking all this shit, nigga, how the fuck do you owe a nigga $9 grand? A nigga literally sent me a DM. You can't make this shit up, bro. Like, a nigga sent me a DM having to beg for 9 G's out of the $20,000 that he invested. This nigga sent me a message, said, bro, I need your help, social media help. I don't know if you know Greg Parker, but he's a social media posing like he's building neighborhoods and rebuilding the community and such. December 2019, I gave him $20K to invest in the home. I FaceTimed him and we spoke for a few minutes and he eased my mind. After giving him the money, I was supposed to hear back from him. Months went by without nothing. Every so often, he would answer the phone and come up with an excuse. I told him I wanted a refund since I've been getting a runaround. Finally, I got in touch with his assistant, and she sent me back $10K sometime in the end of 2021. He still owes me $10K, and every time I call him, someone answers and they say he's going to give me a call back. They would even they even tell me that my payout would be a certain day, and then nothing would come. I would never receive anything. I just want my money back. Nigga, you can't give a nigga back 10 grand, bro. You flipping all these properties and all this shit, man. This is just absolutely insane. Hey, real quick, if you in here and you are a Greg Parker investor, please send me a live request. Please send me a live. Hey, y'all, like, when I tell you I have probably 250 to 300 DMs of people that are saying anything from $20,000 all the way up to like insane amounts of money. Insane amounts of money. And when I tell you this shit is bad, like, this is bad. And then all my people, like, I want to bring up another topic, and I'm not letting this shit go. Matter of fact, where's that shit at? Like, this is another issue. This is another major issue. Where's that damn thing at? Fuck it, I can't find the video right now. But let's talk about it, man. My guy Wallo267. I'm looking for you, Wallo. Because every time I look up, I get more and more disappointed in the nigga I thought you was, Wallo. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this nigga Wallo267. Inspirational brother too, man. But Wallo, you doing anything for $1, and this shit is hurting the community, man. Y'all have literally decided that the dollar is more important than doing what's right. Back in 2020, when I got on $1 million worth of game, me, Wallo, had conversations damn near every single day. I'm talking about, like, bro, I talk to Wallo daily, 6 a.m., 7 a.m. This is my guy. And one day we had a conversation where Wallo was like real transparent with me. I was talking about my situation with Jay. And he's like, yeah, Tony, you the only legit real estate nigga. Cause the nigga Big Business, this nigga be scamming. Yeah, don't fuck with that nigga, Tone. Big Business a scamming ass nigga. Yeah, Tone, don't fuck with that nigga. Nah, Tone, no, that nigga. Yeah, you been on him like you be on that nigga like you be on that nigga Jay. If he goddamn, yeah, that nigga Big Business, don't fuck with him. And then I look up and I see Wallo giving this nigga a cosign in front of DJ Drama. Anything for a check, man? Anything for a check? Nigga asked me, why am I talking about private conversations in public? Because it's important to talk about shit like this, because the niggas that you guys put on the pedestal don't give a fuck about you. I don't dry snitch. I say what I want to say, and who gonna do something about it? This ain't dry snitching. This is Tony telling it just like it is. I always do that, nigga, and I don't like for them. If you don't like it, see, the problem is you niggas only call it snitching when you like the person that I'm talking about. If it was a bitch ass nigga, you wouldn't have no issue with it. See, you niggas are selective. You niggas are selective with your outrage. You niggas are selective with what you care about. See? You niggas is selective about what's important. If a motherfucker got likeness, would they actually help you? Some of these niggas that you goddamn look up to, would they help you? You niggas turn a blind eye to the truth because it's a motherfucker that you like that say some cool shit on Instagram. The reality is, my nigga, why would you endorse a nigga that you knew was scamming? Tell me how that would make sense. I don't give a fuck if it was private or public. I just made it public. I don't play the, if it's right, it's right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. I don't choose right when it's convenient or when it benefit me. Yeah, EYL also co-signed them. I'm sure they had heard some rumors. Hey, listen, at the end of the day, man, these platforms pick and choose who they want to have on their platform. That's their platform. I created my own platform. I don't need clout, girl. You sitting on my live right now. Well, let me tell you something. I'm rich as fuck. I got a podcast that does fucking hundreds of thousands of views every single week. Ain't nothing I do for clout. This is just transparency and truth. You niggas call clout, truth telling the clout, which is the weirdest shit to me. Clout would be making up shit just to be able to get clickbait views. When I talk about my conversation with Wallo, that's actually a real conversation that happened. Right? If I'm talking about a real conversation what happened, how would that be clout? What clout do I gain from saying, why would this nigga go out here and let his people that trust him use his voice to go use a scammer to benefit off of him? EYL took the video down. They ain't say much about it. They just took the video down. All it is, like I told you niggas, selective outrage. It ain't throwing nobody under the bus. It's calling niggas out on they sucker ass shit. Once again, stop dick riding niggas that will never support you. Nigga, Wallo will walk past you every day like you a piece of shit. That nigga don't give a fuck about you. If you ain't putting no money in his pocket, that's the reality. You niggas be fans of niggas that would never stop to motherfucking help you a day in their life. But you became a fan of the ideology of what these niggas is preaching, but they not living by what they actually preaching. Are the niggas about what they really say they about? If a motherfucker say they about their people, why would they promote a scammer to their people? You cool with it until a nigga take advantage of you. See, that's the problem. Like, you know, people only want to be, you know, upset when it actually impacts them. See, this shit don't have nothing to do with me. I could not give a fuck about it. But when I start reading these messages, I say, hey, look, let's flash this shit out a little bit. I ain't scared of what these niggas think. See, all them niggas tried to industry blackball me when I came off the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast in the first place. See, that whole $1 Million Worth of Game shit, we need to have some clarity on that for all y'all that be like really confused on what happened with that shit. See, because a lot of people really disrespect me thinking like I was an employee of $1 Million Worth of Game. Nigga, I ain't been an employee of anybody since 2011. I'm a motherfucking boss. Okay? Wallo and Gilly was getting money from me when I was on their show. They was getting money from me. Like, I paid them niggas to be on that show. The reality is that they did bad business by me, and then that's how we fell out. And even if you watch every single episode from the time that I left, they now took my infrastructure and they now use it to sell marketing to you guys every single week, charging niggas $25,000, running my play. See, there's a lot of niggas that do the TonyTheCloser and I never get credit for it. I can't sound like Greg because he's not a boss. A boss would never have to steal from people. Greg, some of these niggas that call themselves millionaires and bosses, you can't be a millionaire if all your shit is debt and you owe everybody everything. If you got investors that owe you that you can't pay back $9,000, $10,000, you're not a motherfucking boss. Somebody said I'm bitter. I got a Chop Tartan podcast. I'm rich as fuck. I'm not stealing from niggas. Give me the reason that I'm bitter. I'll wait. Chop Tartan podcast, no help. Solo dolo, out the muscle. Tell me why I will be a hater. I see my nigga Eli in here. We're gonna bring you in here in a second, E. But once again, when you guys are fans of niggas, you become dick riders and you don't want to hear the truth. So you call niggas that tell the truth haters. You call niggas that tell the truth clout chasers. How is the truth hating or clout chasing? All you had to do is watch me from day one. Ain't shit changed. Ain't a motherfucking thing changed. It's right and what's wrong. If you use your platform and you got millions of people that trust you to promote a scammer, what are you? I just want y'all to tell me in the comments, if you got a platform that's trustworthy and you use it to promote a scammer, what are you? If you use your platform to promote a known scammer, what are you? I just want to know. If you use your platform, that's a legit clean platform, to promote a scammer, what are you? Hey, fuck you with your family. Go ask. Second. Hey, it's gonna get spicy. Good name.
What's good? You can hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me? How's my audio?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's kind of echoey, but you good.
Hey, bro, I got a victim list that looks like something that I never would imagine. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure your DM is much more crazier than mine because you have so much of a larger reach. But for those of you who are saying, why are people talking about this? I only can speak for myself why I'm so passionate about this. What many of you don't understand is when you have people out here doing bad business like this, it muddies up the game for people who are legitimate because now people look at anyone selling a course, anyone promoting knowledge and information as a scammer. Like the lady said last night, and it's so true. A lot of this information has been hidden away from us. This is some of us our first time.
Oh, let me call you off side. Too funny.
I can't hear you, bro.
You can't hear me?
No.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you now.
I said them niggas is calling you Officer Eli, and that shit is funny.
I don't mind being Officer Eli because at the end of the day, listen, man, I've been an entrepreneur now for over 15 years. I put my work in, I pay my dues. And when I see people like this out here conducting business this way, it takes money out of my pocket. It takes money out of your pocket because what happens now is people look at anyone selling a course as a scammer, anyone that's promoting financial literacy as a scammer. And like the lady said yesterday, for many of us, we are the first ones in our family to go to college, to get an education, to start a business. We're first generation wealth. And when you see people like this conducting business this way, they're literally taking wealth out of the community. And there's so many of us out here that have knowledge, whether it's about real estate, credit, business structures, whatever the case may be, taxes, that now we get lumped in as being scammers because people like this operate bad business. As I said before, and I said to the young man, Jihad, it's important to let people speak because if you let a person speak long enough, they'll reveal their true intentions and who they are. Him showing receipt that he paid out 400 people doesn't matter if you owe 2,000 people. See, this is what a lot of you don't understand. You allow these people to play mental gymnastics with you, and like the kid Jihad said, pimp on you. If you owe 2,000 people, but you've only paid 400 people, what does that look like? See, many of you don't know how Ponzi schemes operate, but that's how a Ponzi scheme operates where, yeah, some people will get paid out. Some people will get made whole. But what about all of the other dead bodies that don't get paid out? See, this is what a lot of you don't understand. And you let a person sit up there and they bring 2 or 3 or 4 people on that they did right by. See, this is how the schemers operate. If you apply a little bit of pressure, You go public. Yeah, I'm gonna pay you back how much I owe you. Just tell me what I owe you. I'm gonna pay you back. I'm gonna make it right to get you to shut up. But then what about the people, the single mom? What about the construction worker? What about the school teacher who took their last $25, $35, $40,000 and put it into something that you were selling to them? What about the person where you made them go get 4 or 5 credit cards and to teach them how to max out those credit cards to go run these plays? See, this is what a lot of people don't think about.
I was about to say that too. I'm talking to a couple young ladies in my DM where they were actually taught how to credit.
You're breaking up, bro. You keep going in and out. You might have to take those headphones off.
It was like, how's my audio? Check. Good.
Nah, it's like muffled. It's like the microphone is muffled. Like something's blocking the microphone. You gotta change the microphone. You gotta get rid of the headphones. It's the headphones. Use your AirPods, it'll be better. But yeah, while he's fixing his audio stuff, like I was saying, man, a lot of you allow people to sit up here and play mental gymnastics with you, man. A lot of this shit is not complicated. It's very questionable when you see an individual out here reaching out to 19-year-olds to do business deals with them. It doesn't make any sense. And then, like I said before, there's no way there's over 700 people and they all have similar stories. 700 people and they all have the same thing to say. Again, I only can speak off what the people are saying. I don't have access to the books. I don't have access to the financials. But what I can say to you is where there is smoke, there is definitely fire. And at the end of the day, when you have that many people, it's safe to say that something is wrong there. You can't call yourself big business when you got this many people alleging that you owe them money or you didn't do right by them. Right? It just absolutely doesn't make any sense, man. And like I said before, you have people coming out now saying for 3 years ago, he's owed them money. And like I said before, too, with these platforms, I'm not saying that Earn Your Leisure is a bad platform. I'm not saying that EYL has to be the police of everyone that they are bringing out here. But at the end of the day, you owe it to the culture. Yes, we can hear you.
Clear now?
Yeah, it's still muffled though, but we can hear you.
Listen, what I was, the strategy that
in and out, bro. And you keep going in and out, bro. You might as well just use your phone. You might as well just use your phone.
Talking like, how's my check?
I can hear you. Like I said, it's just when you talk, it goes in, out, in, out, in, out. When you speak, it's choppy. It's choppy, and you can also hear whatever audio input you're using. It must not be plugged all the way in because you can hear the hissing in the background as well. But again, like I was saying, while he's getting ready his audio and stuff together, man, when you have a large podcast and you have a platform and you bringing people on there, even if you can't vet the background of the person on there, if people are coming to you and they have wire transactions, they have text messages, they have, all type of receipts to validate the claims that they're making, man, the least you could do is warn the community, hey, we no longer endorse this individual. You can't just take the video down as if the person never, was on your platform. Because if you go search for his video with EOIL, you can't find it. And again, you have a responsibility to do that.
What do you? Let me ask you a question about it. Why do
you going in and out again, bro? Going in and out.
Why do you feel like they have?
In and out. Can't hear you.
Why do you like?
Bro, your shit not working, bro. That shit is not working.
I have like, thank you for tuning in to today's episode on the allegations against Greg BigBizzness Parker. If you found this episode informative, valuable, be sure to make sure that you subscribe, rate, and review this Get Your Ass Up podcast on Apple Podcasts. Your support helps us continue to grow and bring us up the charts. We're having real talk, real insight, real conversations to help you succeed in life, avoid any of the type of crazy stuff that's happening right now. Look, if you've actually been a victim of any of these things, man, and you want your story to be heard, feel free to reach out, man. I'm doing these segments where you can join on my live. You can give us some feedback of what you got going on, man. Today's episode was literally alarming. We want to hear from you guys. Reach out to us on our social media page at Get Your Ass Up Show. And until next time, keep your eyes open, stay informed, and always operate with integrity. And remember to get your ass up. That's a wrap for today's episode of the Get Your Ass Up podcast. Thank you so much for joining me in this journey of learning, growth, and self-improvement. I hope you found value in our discussion and feel inspired to apply the insights we've shared to your own life. If you enjoyed the show, please don't forget to subscribe, leave a 5-star review, and share it with your friends and family. We're committed to providing you valuable content to our listeners, and your support continues to help the growth, and I want to over-deliver on that promise. I'm your host, TonyTheCloser, and I want to remind you to never stop striving for greatness. Keep pushing yourself. Never give up. And remember that we're all in this together. Stay tuned for more empowering episodes continuing our way to success. Until next time, keep moving forward, and remember, get your ass up and make that shit happen.